Now, I've been telling you all for years that the Disney Mafia, the Disney Syndicate, has been placing subliminal messaging within their programming for years that has been poisoning the minds of our children. But you didn't want to believe me. You said it's nothing more than an unfounded conspiracy theory. Well, now listen to the words of one of Disney's executives that's responsible for curating their programming.
Like, I love Disney's content. I grew up watching, all of the classics. They have been a huge, informative part of my life. But at the same time, I worked at small studios most of my career, and I'd heard, you hear whispers. I'd heard things like, they won't let you show this at a Disney show. And I'm like, okay. So I was a little sus when I started. But then my experience was bafflingly the opposite of what I had heard. On my little pocket of Proud Family Disney TVA, the showrunners were super welcoming. Meredith Roberts and our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. And so I feel I felt it was, maybe it was that way in the past, but I guess something must have happened in the last they're turning it around, they're going hard. And then all that momentum that I felt, that sense of I don't have to be afraid to let's have these two characters kiss, let's in the background this I was just wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to if you see anything queer in the show, I'm Proud Family. But I just was no one would stop me, and no one was trying to stop me.
In 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 13, God warned us that in these last days, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And Disney and the media outfits like them, they're not producing programming to build us and our children up in Jesus Christ. They're being used by Satan to demoralize us so that the image of God can never be reproduced in us. So as I warned you before, I'll warn you once again. In Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23, the Bible tells us, keep your heart, meaning protect your mind with all diligence. For out of it are the issues of life. And whether you like it or not, the truth is the truth.